So Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is the ninth film by Quentin Tarantino, and there was controversy around the film because of the subject matter about the Charlie Manson murders of Sharon Tate, etc., etc. But this is a Quentin Tarantino movie, and he never said that this was a documentary. It's not really about the murders or the history. It's nothing about that. This is a movie. He never said that it wasn't. And he also got into trouble because during an interview about the film, somebody asked him why Margot Robbie didn't have as many lines as the other characters in the movie, as Brad Pitt and Leo. But having seen the movie, I have to say, the movie is not about Margot Robbie's character. So the fact that she didn't have that many lines has nothing to do with anything, and that question was stupid. I am saying that. And you know who had even less lines than Margot Robbie in this movie? Maya Hawke, who is Uma Thurman's daughter. So, yeah, that shouldn't have been an issue. Anyways, here's my review. Hey everybody, this is Ramon El Magnifico, and welcome once again to El Magnifico at the movies. And like my little discourse during the intro indicates, I watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the ninth film by Quentin Tarantino. And it is a Quentin Tarantino movie. And I am going to tell you that as a Quentin Tarantino movie, it's okay. It's not one of his best. I haven't ranked Tarantino movies yet, so I don't know where to put it yet. I will tell you this. One of the things I didn't like about it is how long the movie is. This movie is almost 3 hours long, so there's your warning that this movie is almost 3 hours long. And I don't think it needed to be that long. There's a lot of stuff that I noticed that could have been cut out. There's a lot of driving around. I mean, I get it. It's a love story to the time period and making full movies that way. But a lot of that stuff was unnecessary. I didn't appreciate some of the shots made as well. The story is about an actor played by Leo DiCaprio who is towards the later moments in his career when he's trying to figure out what to do now. He was a big star, now not so much. And Brad Pitt plays his bodyguard. So it's their story. That's what this movie is about. It just takes place around the time and in the area where the Charlie Manson Sharon Tate murder happened. Anyways, here's what I'm going to tell you that I really liked about this movie is the pairing of Brad Pitt and Leo DiCaprio. That is one of the best pairings since Brad Pitt and George Clooney. I think this one tops it. It's really good. They played great off of each other. They had a great banter. They had great interactions. They played great friends. They were fantastic together. But their story, they have their own individual separate stories in the movie as well. Brad Pitt is the one that ends up in, the Charles Manson camp, I guess we can call it. But he's not involved in it in anything like that. He's still one of the heroes. And the dialogue is fantastic. I enjoyed Margot Robbie as Sharon Tate. I think she did a fantastic job, regardless of what was said about her at that interview that I mentioned earlier. The story is not about her. So the fact that she didn't have as many lines as the other stars of the movie should be irrelevant. Her part was not that big. So for what it was, I thought she did wonderful. She was terrific. There were a lot of Tarantino-isms, I guess I could say, like close-ups of, females' feet with his fetish about feet, I guess. Like I said, the movie is long, almost 3 hours long, but it has a strong finish. That was a fantastic, very Tarantino-esque finish. Now, I've said before that this was never supposed to be like a documentary, and it was never supposed to be about Sharon Tate and the actual murder and all of that stuff. No, this is the Tarantino film. So if you want to think about any other Tarantino film that kind of is similar to this, and I mean in the fact that they kind of rewrote history, is Inglorious Bastards. So if you like Inglorious Bastards and how they play with history in that movie, you're going to like it here. Aside from the fact that this is not, it's a little slower paced, kind of drags during the second act. Kind of felt like that's where a lot of the stuff could be probably trimmed out of this. Other than that, I really enjoyed the movie. I am going to give it 1 thumb up and 3.5 stars. Yeah, I think that's fair. 1 thumb up and 3.5 stars out of 5. It is a great movie, a good movie, good solid movie. Aside from the fact that it's a little too long, but the ending is terrific. Character development is fantastic. The pairing of Brad Pitt and Leo DiCaprio is terrific, and Margot Robbie was awesome. So yeah, have you seen this movie? Are you planning on watching this movie? Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you agree with me that it's irrelevant that Margot Robbie didn't get as many lines as the 2 male stars because her part wasn't that great? Not that it wasn't great. I mean, it wasn't as involved as the other two. It is their story. It is their movie. So the fact that Margot Robbie didn't have as many lines, it seems irrelevant and like somebody trying to make a point that was unnecessary to be stuck into this. Yeah, so let me know. Do you agree, disagree? Let me know in the comments. If you like this review, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so that you can get notified when my other reviews come up. Check out my review of The Lion King. That went up a little bit late, but earlier in this week. And, you know, the crap that was Stuber. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DL Magnifico. And until next time, may God bless you all. So long. And thanks for all the fish. Ciao.